All right, welcome everyone. Today we'll be looking at the 2018 CXC Industrial Core. All right, so guys, you know what you're supposed to do to help me out. All right, after 30 seconds, you can like the video, you can share it and support others can, and you can leave a comment. Your opinion is very valid and very necessary. In fact, Mr. Bennett strive on your comments. Even though this is a premiere, for now, lack of certain resources, but one day I will have a whiteboard which I can write on. Well, should use a whiteboard I can write on an electronic one, all right, where I can do the thing. So I'm always investing. I've invested a lot and I will continue to invest. I believe in online teaching. I believe in my YouTube channel and I will continue to push. All right. So I'm just giving some guys some time to join. It's now 1 minute. If they're gonna join, they would have joined, right? I joke, man. Persons can get the playback. Thank you guys for watching. If you're watching the playback, Mr. Bennett, really appreciate you all. Thanks for the likes. Even if you didn't like it, still appreciate you because at least you click on the video or whatever. As I say, this channel will grow. It's just a matter of time. All right. We know where we're going. We know what we have to do, and we know what we're doing is very relevant to persons who are interested in learning. So let us not hold up the time. Let's go. So first one is always a bit easy, and this is what they say. This item refers to the following diagram of a product. So here we have a load, lamp, conductor, wire, battery, and a control switch. And they say to us which technology area is most likely to be responsible for development of the product shown, and we're gonna go with electrical. All right, could be building, furniture, mechanical. All right. Number 2 says now, I want you guys to type it in first. This item refers, that is the order of the day. Just type in, I'll just move on. All right, no joking. This item refers to the following diagram. What type of chart is shown? Is it a pie chart, a bar chart, a radar, or a donut? All right, so we know say number 1 and 2 normally pretty easy. So this is a pie chart. Let us proceed. Oh, we're supposed to go back the page. All right. Number 3 says, which type of construction is the building of a bridge characterized as? So is it civil, institutional, residential, commercial? So we can, right away, we can eliminate commercial and residential, right? Institutional, no. So the best answer there would be civil. So that is A. Number 4 says now, which of the following codes guide the design and production of the components? Is it ASME, is it BSI, or is it ISO? So they give us a variety of answer, and this one says 1 and 2, so this is ASME and BSI, so it is A, both of these. All right, 3 is not included. All right, 5, this item to the following diagram of a multimeter in use. All right, so they give us the multimeter, multimeter, and we're supposed to, so what we are supposed to do, the multimeter is being used is to test for, so we have to tell them what this is test for, and it would be continuity. So that would be C. All right. Guys, remember, these questions normally repeat, so I want to get them in as soon as possible. So share with your friends. Even if they don't get to catch the premiere, that's how it goes. A fire started as a result of overloaded socket outlet in an automotive laboratory. Which of the following classes of fire extinguisher should the laboratory attendant use to extinguish the fire? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Now guys, you should have read up on this, so it would be C. These are pretty straightforward, so we're not gonna discuss much. We're just gonna go and proceed. All right. Jason is asked to move a very heavy box while in the workshop. His best possible response is ask for help with the task, ask for a back brace, push the box along the floor, or proceed with the task. Now, if it's very heavy, it is best you ask for help. So don't be a Jason where ask for the back brace and pop it back. That made no sense. All right. So these are pretty straightforward, guys. So let us proceed. Industrial maintenance usually refers to, is it A, a philosophy by which business plan and schedule their work, B, the repair and upkeep of different types of equipment and machine, or is it C, a continuous process used by companies to produce the greatest quantity of a product over the least time, or is it B, D, the upkeep and preservation of system and supply electricity and commercial building? So this would be B, the repair and upkeep of different types of equipment and machine. All right, so let's proceed to number 9. A designer has been given the task of designing furniture to be used by the general public. Which of the following in the first design factor should be considered? Is it A, aesthetics? Is it B, innovation? Is it C, economics? Or is it A, anthropometrics? Which of these for 9? I want you guys to try that one. And notice it says first design factor. Is it A, is it B, or is it C? Just put the letter, guys. All right. Thank you for putting that answer. If you put in C, you are indeed correct. Congratulations. All right. So let's proceed to 10. 8 after this. The sound is gonna be affected. All right. So 10 says, a mechanical engineer student is required to design and make affordable name tags to that is number 9. Okay, okay. All right. So I'm at 10. Sorry guys, I thought I missed 9. So it says a mechanical engineering student is required to design and make affordable name tags to be worn by fellow students. Which group of factors is relevant to the solution? Is it A, ergonomics, innovation, functionality? Is it B, decoration, economics, anthropometrics? Or is it C, environmental, aesthetics, or ergonomics? Or is it aesthetic, suitability of material, and economics? Which would that one be? So it is D, aesthetic, suitability of material, and economics. So we're gonna proceed to number 11. This one, I hate these type of questions, and it can be real tricky. So guys, if you see anyone try to memorize this as much as possible, watch back the tape after it finish. The product design analysis means studying how well a product does its job. Which of the following statements seek to analyze a product? Is it one, the product does its job and job compared with similar products? Two, materials and components are used to good effect to make the product, or is it, well, that's no. Option three, several product ideas are developed. So is it one and two, one and three, two and three, or all three? So this one is included. The product does its job compared with a similar product. That's one. And two, so that is, let me see, several product now. That is A, one and two. So number 12 now. You can go ahead and type in answer, guys. That's 12 and the answer or the letter. The tops of the drawing table in a school are unable to be locked into a fixed position after being adjusted. This type of problem is categorized as A, is it social? B, is it personal? C, is it academic? And D, is it technological? And it's not a social issue. It's not a personal issue. It's totally not academics. So it is B. Technical problem. All right. Let's go to 30 now. Let's see if we can see the options. Yeah. This item refers to the following diagram. The broken vertical and horizontal lines passing through the circle represent, is it A, outlines, is it B, hidden line, is it C, center lines, or is it D, extension lines? Go ahead and put that in the comment section, guys. And just to indicate, these are the lines, right? We're talking about. So broken, horizontal, and vertical. So we can clearly see it. It's not no outline, right? It's not no hidden lines. It's clearly the center line. So that would be C. Let's move on to 14. Hope you guys type in. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. This is Mr. Bennett, where education is the priority. So number 14 says, during the testing and evaluation phase, products are assessed against, is it A, measuring tool? Is it B, aesthetic scores? Is it C, available resources? Or is it D, design specifications? All right, so that would be design specifications. Don't just say D. Remember, the answer is design specifications. All right, guys, very important. They can repeat it and the answer not be D. They can put design specification at A. So if you memorize letters, that make no sense. As a matter of fact, you're here to learn, not to memorize. All right. All right. 15 says we're going pretty fast, but you know, give God the grace. I know you guys are very busy and you have other stuff to do, so it doesn't matter. You can always watch back the tape. The system refers to the following part of a spreadsheet. So here we say we price increase and we get the percentage. We see the item, the shirt, the blouse, the belt, the chain, and we see the old price increase. And they ask us for C4. So they say cell C4. So remember we discussed this. So cell C4 would be, remember, it's like the reverse of matrix, where in matrix is row by column, but in this is column by row. So it's this. Just highlight what we're looking for. So it asks in what is represented here. Clearly, you can see it's not the range, it's not the graphics, it is the Who got that one? So that would be C. That's the formula. Welcome everyone. If you are here for the second time, I really appreciate you guys. If you are here for the first time, appreciate you just the same. If you are just watching 5 years from now, still appreciate you. All right, one at a time. All right, guys. So let us look at number 16. And 16 says the tools and materials stored in an electrical company is experiencing difficulty keeping up with the demands of job requests. Which of the following help reduce the problem? Is it A, process control? Is it B, inventory management? Is it C, accounting application? Or is it C, research and development? Remember, you don't have to write out the answer, just put the letter. So if you think it's A, just put 16A. Don't just put A alone, because remember the conversation and the chat sometimes a little bit delayed. So you want to say 16B. So this would be inventory management. All right, guys. Very important. Read up your notes. Get ready for this. You got this lock. All right, you peeps. Yeah, big up everybody. Yeah. Entire Caribbean. Yeah. Entire Jamaica. Yeah. I hope the girl from Manchester here. She was awesome. 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 All right. Which of the following device is best suited for filming of a video that is longer than 1 hour? Is it a scanner? No. I would definitely go with this one. So this would be the smartphone. Smartphone is so smart, you know. All right. 18 says a circle of specific size and in a specific location is to be used to complete a CAD drawing. Which of the following parts are required to draw a circle? Is it A, radius and circle? Is it B, diameter and area? Is it C, radius and diameter? Or is it circumference and area? Now, let us look at 18 very carefully. So it would be radius and center. Let's move on to 19. During a scheduled check of a workshop machine, it was discovered that some belts and frayed ends had frayed ends. The belts were immediately replaced. Which maintenance practice does this reflect? Is it preventive? Is it pre-detective? Or is it breakdown? Or is it inspection? Remember, you don't have to write out the answer, just write the letter. And so now I'm gonna try to prevent something. No. Yeah. So that is preventative. Prevent it before it happens. Alright, guys. And that is a lesson for it's a life lesson that two workers are having a disagreement about the cement to aggregate ratio that should be used on the job. Unable to agree, they consult their immediate supervisor. This is the decision of the worker highlighting their ability to think independently. No, sir. Exercise their individuality. No. Adhere to their work schedule. No. It's not meant to do with time, alright? So it's about manage interpersonal conflicts. And that is something that in Jamaica we need to do. Somebody step on somebody too, somebody family I got dead, house I got burned down and all sort of foolishness. If you just be ambitious, you can be killed for that. Jesus, I don't get this country. Make no sense. Be mad people running up and down. But anyway, these are not you guys. And guys, please stay out of trouble, alright? If you don't have to go up on the road, don't go up on the road. If you don't have to talk to somebody, like go to your gate, just stay inside. Jamaica's getting too dangerous. So many killing going on. Don't know what's happening. Alright, on to 21. Which of the following sets of occupations give the best example of craftsman? 1. Carpenter, mason, plumber, and woodworker. 2. Electrician, architect, welder, and project manager. And 3. Painter, upholster, electronics technician, and furniture finisher. So that would be 1 and 2 only. Carpenter, mason, plumber, electrician, architect, welder, and project manager. Let's go. Let's go on to 22. Employers have a duty to provide personal protective equipment. A, when hazards in workplace cannot be eliminated. In hot weather to increase protection. In preference to isolating the hazard to control all workplace hazards. So we definitely will go with D. We need to control that, definitely, all right? And safety of the workers are very important. Do not, when you're out there, do not let them tell you that your health is not important. Whatever field you're going in, your health comes first. All right, 23 now. What is the meaning of the abbreviation NEC as used in building and construction? Is it National Electrical Code? Is it National Electronic Code? Or is it National Electric Company? Or is it National Electric Committee? I want the 23 of me away. That would be National Electrical Code. But that's A. That's very smooth though. I mean the electronic right here is smooth. You have to give them the props for that, eh? You can't fool none of my subscribers. Alright. 24 now. A worker on a job site receive a minor cut from using a utility knife. Which of the following is the appropriate treatment to be given to the worker? Is it A, investigation analysis, B, emergency care, C, initial response, or D, is it first aid? So let us see what's happening again. A worker on a job receive a minor. Notice the word minor. So it's a minor cut, so it's not no emergency. If it was a major no, then we'd have to talk, right? So it is first aid. And guys, make sure you ensure that whatever work for you have the proper tool. These are very important. You are very important. So you should be safe on the job. Don't take no job when I care about your health. Alright, money no more important than your health. Alright guys. Alright, the promotion of health and wellness. See same thing I'm talking about. The promotion of health and wellness standard in workplace is mainly the responsibility of 1, employer, 2, employee, 3, union. So which is it? Is it just one person responsibility? So that would be 1 and 2. The union only compensates, you know so? Yeah, the union compensates. Yeah. So not claim responsibility there. It's not go wrong. A matter of fact, it depends on what type of union they matter of. So that's the next thing. Right? Alright, so let's go now. In which year was CARICOM established? Is it A, 1968, B, 1973, or is it C, 1975, or is it D, 1978? So I think that one would be 1973. All right, so let's move on to 27. After an earthquake drill, a company's safety officer identified, documented, and recommended areas for improvement. This document should become part of the company's A, basic emergency response standard, B, security and maintenance standard, C, health and wellness standard, or D, basic first aid standard. So basically, that would be A. It's very basic. All right, so 28 now. And guys, remember this coming back here, you have to read up on them here, all right? The class of fire to which burning metals belong is it A, B, C, or D? And that one is B. Very important to read upon those guys, alright? Don't know which one they're gonna ask about, so you want to be prepared for all of them. Alright, on to 29. And it says, this item refers to the following design principles: color, 1, color, 2, texture, 3, form. The functionality of the hammer handle is best represented by, is it A only, B 1 and 2 only, C 2 and 3 only, or is it D 1, 2, and 3? So put your answer for that, guys. So it's texture and form, not the color. So let me see which one is that. 2 and 3. So that is C. So it is texture and the form. Alright, 30 now. Which aspect of the CSME is most supported by member nationals of having Caribbean vocational qualification, which is a CVQS? Is it free movement of goods, or is it B, free movement of labor, or is it C, free movement of capital, or is it free movement of medicine? So guys, you can just eliminate medicine and something the right way. Right? So that is the free movement of labor. All right, so let's move on to 31. Which of the following is not? Notice it says is not an attribute of color. Is not. So is it hue, tint, shape, shade? Definitely shape. Make no sense. Shape of the color. Alright, so that would be C. Alright. 32 now. All personnel in an organization should have knowledge of the evacuation procedure. The organization responsible for providing 1, evacuation route map, 2, designated muster points, 3, regular evacuation drill. Well, personally, I know the drill, very important, very important. The designated muster point is very important also, and the evacuation route that you're gonna take is very important also. I did this at school and all 3, so that would be D. Trust me, guys. I was in class. We did a drill. We did the earthquake drill and did a couple times, and student complied. So I was in my 9th grade class teaching, trigonometry, Pythagoras theorem, and all that, and feel earth a shake, I say. And I say, oh God, earthquake, earthquake. So while I was saying earthquake, all my students stood looking at me like I was crazy. So next, nobody moved, and a girl said, I just feel the earthquake. The entire class get busy. And I was like, yo, students really don't trust their teachers. I felt awful because I was telling them that the earth is shaking, and they were like, no. Well, nobody was saying no. They was just sitting there looking at me. And once the girl said, earthquake, earthquake, everybody get busy. That was a day though. It wasn't a drill. All right. In product design, form refers to A, shape, B, dimension, C, direction, or C, proportion. Product design, form refers to the direction. So that would be C. All right, 34. Which of the following network is used by large firms for private internal communication? Is it A, internet? No, that broad. Is it B, intranet? Wide area network? No, so definitely B, intranet, right? So that's 34. Let's look at 35. A device made in the workshop had defects or defects. To address this issue, the workshop manager should communicate directly with the workshop. Is it A, trainee? Is it B, the technician? Is it C, the sales manager? So I that one funny. With them question I don't know. D, the quality control supervisor. So that is the person, right? Not the trainee. What trainee I go do? Trainee want help himself. All right, 36. While a mason is pouring concrete into formwork and formwork, the formwork collapse, who is best suited to rectify the situation, rectify the problem, right? So is it A, mason, B, carpenter, C, is it architect, or is it D, clerk of work? So basically it's a farm, so that have to do with the carpenter. Alright. Yes, about that, my son and daughters. Alright, so let's just look at 37. This item refers to the following diagram, which shows an unconscious victim who has been placed in a particular position by a first aider. All right. In what type of position was the unconscious victim placed? Is it A, injured, B, relaxing? Is it C, recovery? Or is it prone? I think there's a prone, you know. I was like, what? So it is recovery. Just gonna recover, yeah. Recover. All right. The item referred to the following diagram. Let me just come up. Guys, I hope you're posting the answers now. I'm pretty tired, but I had to do this. Which of the following feature is demonstrated in the ability of the chair to be raised and lowered as shown by the arrow? So you see, lower, up, under. Is it aesthetics? Is it innovation? Is it ergonomics or stability? So, what is it, guys? Is it C? I'm going with this one. It is indeed correct. All right, on to 39. We're almost there, guys. All right. This item refers to the following orthographic projection diagram of an object in a word process document. Removal of the, and you see the diagram, right? Removal of only the top section of the drawing can be done with a word processing function called, is it cut, is it B, undo, is it format, or is it strike through? Cut, and that you guys love to cut and paste, you know, especially people work. Remember that with the plagiarizing, you know, guys, doing the work. All right, when we reach exam stage, so no good. 40. Communication of design idea is done in the form of working drawings. These drawings should be 1. A material list, 2. All dimensions, and 3. Correct sales. So we're gonna look and see which one of them for number 40 would be the answer. Alright, correct scale, yeah, all dimensions, yeah. Alright, so we are gonna go with all 3, so that would be D. Alright, go ahead, put the answer for this one. Which of the following materials is best suited for producing identification tags? Is it mild steel, aluminum, high carbon steel? No, so can't be that. Galvanized steel? No, have to be aluminum. Something light. A name tag, you know. Can't burden people with a name. Whee! Can't burden people with their whole name, son. All right. Which of the following situation lead to entrepreneurship opportunity? Is it A, self-employed employment? Is it B, employment in a large organization? No, sir. Them style, you know. But for the big company, them are them are style for people. Or is it B, employment in a small organization? No. Temporary employment when permanent staff is on leave? No, sir. That's all like you got dead hungry. Self-employment, entrepreneurship, you know, peeps. So that's the thing there. Come own your own business, yeah. 43. You normally repair small appliances for your neighbors free of charge. Realizing your talent, you invested in some test equipment and start charging a fee. You can now be called an, that would be not an employee, not an electrician, but an entrepreneur. I actually was speaking about that. So become an entrepreneur, charge your own little thing, make your own little money. You don't know, it depends on the body. As the Shensia say, she an independent girl, change manager. Alright, which of the following is not an activity of sustainable waste management? Is it A, burning, B, disposal, C, transport, or is it D, collection? So which one would that be? And that would be, you are correct if you say burning. So that would be burning. Number 45, just 15 more to go after this, guys. Let's go. Persons at a popular shopping mall realized they were able to access the internet on their smartphone. The mall can be considered as A, hotspot, B, satellite, C, a local area network, is a LAN, or is it D, metropolitan area network? That does sound like hotspot. Yeah, hotspot. In every way, it's a hotspot. Alright, so just 15 more to go, guys. So about another 10 minutes or so. We're not gonna draw out this one very long. I'm very, very tired. You can hear it in my voice. 46, a workshop attendant was given the responsibility of conducting checks on all machines in a machine shop every Tuesday and Friday to ensure there are no breakdowns. What is a term used to describe the task? Is it predictive maintenance, industry maintenance, production maintenance, or preventative maintenance? And that is what? 46, preventative again. We did something like this earlier. Alright, 47 now. Let me enter my jar because I sound away. An object is an object is to be designed for use on either dry land or in water. What is the most important design factor to be considered? Is it A, aesthetic? Is it ergonomics? Is it decoration? Is it suitability of materials? Have to be the material, you know, guys. You can't just use any material. Alright. A draughtsman wants to draw a 18mm diameter holes equally spaced around a disc. In a CAD drawing, which of the following CAD function would allow him to do this? Is it A, array, B, offset, C, extend, or is it D, mirror? And that is, you are correct if you said offset. Not Cardi B offset, you know. No what around here. Alright, so 49 now. Let's go. Which of the following types of software is used for creating letters and other documents? Which of the following types of software is used to create letters and other documents? Is it A, database? Is it B, spreadsheet? Is it C, word processor? Or is it D, the operating system? So it's word processor. Alright. And you would have used Word to do your SBAs and so forth for yourself. So we are at 50. This item refers to the following scenario. A teacher of electrical technology discovered that time was being wasted in getting tools for students to work. He conducted an investigation to get a better understanding of the problem. Which of which step in the design process should the teacher carry out next? Is it A, conduct a research? Is it B, identify the problem? Or is it C, communicate design ideas? Or is it D, develop possible solutions? Which would it be? So that's number 50. Let's put 50 on the letter. Long time we not type nothing in this. One, go on, peeps. Guys, and the teacher tired tonight, but we have to do it. So we identify the problem already, basically. So it's to develop possible solutions. And guys, in real life, try to be a problem solver. Don't depend on nobody. Do your thing by yourself. All right. 51 now. Company B wants computers in its offices to be interconnected, which of the following best suited to achieving the connection requirement? Is it A, extranet? No, so that makes no sense. World Wide Web? No. Local? So that would be LAN. Local. Keep it local. Keep it in your circle. All right. 52 now. Mr. King got lost in a rural area. So why then can't last a town? Why always rural area? Tell me now. Why a country people have to last? People can't last a town. My God. Mr. King got lost in a rural area of his country. After walking for a few miles, his cell phone navigation app was activated. What caused this app to be activated? Is it A, USB? That's ridiculous too. Is it B, Wi-Fi? Is it C? Is it C, fiber? Or is it D, dial up? Dial up my number anytime. You can dial up my number anytime. All right. Which of the following devices is not needed for a CAD application? Is it A, a plotter? You definitely gonna need a speaker. What you need speaker for? Dance your key. And even if we go no further, can we see that we know it's a speaker. So we don't need a speaker, so we can get that out. We're definitely gonna need the monitor. Alright, 54 now. Which of the following icons allow someone to save a file? This is a like search. I don't remember what I want here for. This is open and this is save. Oh, I think this is probably new. Correct me if I'm wrong. B, it would be new. Just correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Alright, guys. I'm learning to. Alright, 55. At a soft drink company, the machines that seal the bottle only work when the bottle is filled with a specific amount by another machine under automated instruction. The manufacturing approach used by the company is known as, is it A, virtual manufacturing, B, just-in-time manufacturing, or is it C, computer integrated manufacturing, or is it D, numerically controlled manufacturing? So that is D. So we go up to 56. We're almost there, guys, and we're not gonna go to an hour, right? Less than an hour. All right. This item refers to the following diagram, which shows part of a Excel spreadsheet Let's see what they give us the spreadsheet. Let's see what it says now. Which of the following formulae is used to find the total in column A? Alright, so I'm going to just identify column A. So this is the total that they want. So we know say it will be sum. Why may I do it and it didn't also? Let's look B. Sum A that A1 to A7. Sum A1 to A7. So that would be B. Alright. So on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. Alright, let's keep that. Alright. This item refers to the following organizational chart. What type of organizational structure does the diagram illustrate? Is it A, flat? Is it B, matrix? Or is it C, drop down? Or is it a circle? So we can definitely eliminate flat, matrix, and circle. So it's top, down, top, down. Alright, so let's move on to 58. Computer, yeah, we are move so fast. We are move so fast. Alright, 58 says, which of the following types of presentation utilizes text, graphs, video, animation, and so on? Is it hypertext? Is it multimedia? Is it executable file? Or is it desktop publication? That would be multimedia, as it suggests, multi. Alright, on to 49 now. Hatching lines are the thin lines normally drawn at an angle of A is it 35 degrees to a horizontal, B is it 45 degrees to the horizontal, or is it C 70 degrees to the vertical, or is it D 80% to the vertical? So it is B 45 degrees to the horizontal. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the last one. The last one. Number 60, we reach so quickly. Number 60, we reach so quickly. Number 60, we read so quickly, quickly, quickly. Let's go. Alright. Which of the following function is not associated with the prototype of a product? Is it A, selecting a solution? Is it B, modeling the product? Or is it C, testing the product design? Or is it D, verifying the design features?